Maybe he's had time to think. Who knows?
Oh, great. Twice in one day.
The terrorist in the morgue. I have to see him.
First of all, lose the attitude. Second, you gotta give me some kind of reason I should risk my neck with the feds over you. You're not my favorite person in the world.
Can I bribe him?
Alright, that was a cheap shot, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you here, and I can't deal with our past right now.
Same wording now.
You, but I really do need to get into that morgue.
Oh, geez, Jensen. I don't believe this. I just got my life back together and you show up. When's it gonna end? You know the moment I open that door, it's all over, right? I'll be lucky if all that happens is I get fired. Is it really that important?
Yes, your job is at risk. Yes, you've taken the blame for what happened in the past, but look, I need your help. And it's important. You got my word, whatever happens, I'll take care of you.
That's good to hear. Everything goes back to that day. I shot a kid, but he was dead before I did that. He chose to make himself a weapon, and he could have gone through us like tissue paper with those augments of his. That's why you ran off. You just couldn't take that.
He was 15, Haas. In what world can you justify putting a bullet between the eyes of a 15-year-old boy?
I don't know. What could I have done different? I ask myself that every day. And then I remember what it was really about all along. You got the order. You refused it and it got shoved onto me. I did the only thing I could do. You understand that? I just wish it could finally be over so I could live my life.
It's in the past now, Wayne. We can put it behind us.
Really? God, that's good to know. It's like... Wow. I can't believe the relief. Tell you what. Go on in.
Gotcha.
The guys won't bother you. And Adam, thanks.
That it?
Okay, bye.
Morgue. Ooh, armory. Ooh. You're playing games on the job, pal. Disappointed.
My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used.
It's nice place. Still don't 100% know where I'm going. Morgue is down here. He's gonna get into trouble. And I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to protect him. I really can't. So it says the morgue's that way, but it most certainly is not. Holding cells, morgue.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Naturally, I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
I'm sure he's got a lot of skill as a mortician, but he really needs to check, you know, ID, paperwork, that kind of thing. Yeesh. Hack a brain chip.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
My apartment? This is getting worse and worse as time goes by. Seriously. I'm getting involved in some heavy shit. I like how this guy behind me is just completely ignoring the fact that I'm ransacking their entire stuff. That wasn't as eloquent as I thought. I wonder if there's anybody in the holding cells. Nope. Looks like some drunks and vagrants. And ladies of the night. Fantastic. All in all, nothing particularly interesting. Just for future reference, what I'm going to do is just move these containers, and I'm going to actually leave the building through here, because I can see where it comes out, and that'll actually help you lot if you're playing the game, and you can actually see whereabouts this comes out. Doesn't seem to come out anywhere particularly useful. Well, at least there's a little crawl space there that you can have a look at. Anything else this way, maybe? I always like the idea of exploring the area. You know what I mean?
Hear about that shipment we just got in? From Connaught Technologies?
Connaught. Oh man, you're kidding me. They're finally gonna arm us with a map.
An extremely
Still not 100% sure
I'd very much like to meet with David Sarah
where I would have been able to get in
and
more, shall we say,
are in no way linked to humanity.
secretive ways. Here we go. So from the toilets, there's a little tunnel that way. From the ladies' toilets, there's nothing. Oh no, need to get into security rating 2 to hack that. What is in there? Oh well. What's in here? Oh, there's that guy. Can I get in? No, it's a level 2, can't hack that. Right, I think I've explored enough.
Sounds good. Later.
Blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The
Right,
pro-human organ.
let's go. So, we have the Suicide Terrorist Mission 5. I could always go to the limb clinic, I suppose. It's sort of in the same-ish direction. It's possibly not the best idea to actually start wandering off when I've got this weird chip, but hey, it could be worse. Could have lots of weaponry. Oh, no, I've got that as well.
Hello.
With any luck, it should lead me out roughly where I'm trying to go. If I can run a little. It's an interesting advert. Looks slightly sinister, shall we say. Opera, not really my thing though.
I, for one, approve of these protests. These
Okie dokie.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Rapazine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you.
Of course.
You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Ooh. Well, I never.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc, code blue.
Typhoon Hammer, that doesn't seem very augmenting. A Praxis kit. Well, I've got enough to buy another Praxis kit. Yes, please. What was the other thing? Hypnotism. Or a hypostim. One or the other. I swear my reading ability goes down constantly. Well, I think an extra Praxis kit's good enough for now.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Okay then, right. Let's have a look, because now I have 4 Praxis kits. So, what's the stealth? Decreases chance of detection when capturing or fortifying nodes. Oh, I see, that's a hacking thing. Well, that could be useful. Hacking, analysis, hacking, radar system. What would this get me? Doubles the range and shows people the moment they're in range. Yeah. Okay, I would actually like that, so I'm gonna think about getting that. Typhoon mini missiles. As much as that would be amusing. Blast through weakened walls. Increases my inventory size. Meh. Cloaking system would be fun. See-through walls. Wow. I'm sorry, but I have to be able to see through walls. And then I think I'm going to get the social enhancer. Simple as that, really.
Dr. Teasdale to X-ray. Dr. Teasdale to X-ray.
Now, is this the way out?
protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer.
So it's a bit of a mixed selection. Seeing through walls because it's cool, and social persuasion because, well, I'm not particularly good at it myself. So any kind of assistance that I can get, the better, I think.
Are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now, I want to focus on analyzing that hub.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
to your
yeah.
apartment and call Frank.
There's got to be a map. Is there a map? Oh, here we go. Map. Map. Sarif headquarters. So, if I head... Oh, here we go. I can actually go and check out that guy. Is this the apartment block? Doesn't look like an apartment block. Well, this area is a little bit
Grayson hooked me up with some
crap.
tight merch. Those Ugg lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop. Grayson? Where he at these days? Yo, where you been, man?
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Beta?
She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Sarif headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
So what does it mean when
Too
he's
much
Beta
stuff
and
overlooked.
Omega?
People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the
There's 2
investigation
betas.
came from higher.
Am I supposed to
Maybe
do
even
something
outside
when
the local
that flashes?
Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
Huh. Yeah.
That's all I need for now.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm not sure that I'm going to pursue that particular thing right now, but yeah, I'll look into it. Right, where am I going? Oh, hang on. That way. This is a nasty, nasty area.
I get my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws and cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
Augmentation?
Yeah, word. We should, what do you call that? Register. Patent.
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Let's copyright that shit. Augmentation. Yo, we gotta be rich, man.
Yep, keep dreaming, pal. Keep dreaming. Should she be spraying on... In fact, there's no paint in her spray can. She's clearly a good couple of pigments short of a colour. Right. When I get to my apartment, I hope it's not in this district, because, you know, don't get me wrong, but this place is... No. This is the right way to go. There we go. Blimey heck, it might show me that this is a possible direction to go, but bloody hell, it doesn't give me an easy ride, does it? I should not have to crawl through. Okay, he looked a bit shifty. I should not... But then again, I'm the one that's just crawled out of an air vent. I should not have to crawl through vents to get home. Okay, this area looks a little bit nicer. As far as a dystopic cityscape should look. I don't know. Oh no, you're clearing spray paint. Blimey, you nearly got zapped.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't got all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
I don't like the idea of that twat being in my computer. Or just simply being able to be in my computer. Looks like through here is the way to go.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Oh, I like the sound of her. My God, I don't know how to keep things tidy. Look at this place. I mean, I've got half-eaten... Oh no, I've got that mustard. That's it. I'm a man of exceedingly bad taste. Oh God. I've got boxes everywhere and I mean what the... Ooh. Oh. So I've got a big gun. Oh my God. How did I have not even just noticed that TV? Look at the size of that TV. Everything else in this apartment is rubbish. And then you've got that TV, which it's as big as a bus. I can see where my priorities are. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm interested in some weird stuff. Got like a weird antique navigation device which I can't remember the name of. And there's a... Okay. Diagrams for stuff. Anyway, right, let's get to the computer. Still don't trust this Frank. He's an arsehole.
Pritchard, the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
Didn't think he did.
Didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. And I may have just traced him to here. An abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Why is it always an abandoned factory?
Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
Right. Might still... Do I
Adam,
sleep in
it's
there?
David.
Oh.
Let me guess. You're sending me to Highland Park.
Not just yet. Frank's figured out why the network's been compromised. There's a persistent transmission coming from Derelict Row.
Street gang territory?
Well, our dead friend was posing as an anti-aug. Who better to hide with than the D-Row ballers?
Right. I'm on my way.
So this thing to the right of my screen, it's kind of got 4 parts to it. How do I utilize those? I mean, they disappear when I press tab, so maybe I should learn about this social enhancer. Okay, blah blah blah, blah blah. Adios. Okay, so basically, so as far as I can see, it should become apparent what to do when I'm able to do it.